The story begins with a legend, a man named Gray, who rose from nothing to conquer the entire world. Ruthless and unstoppable, he crushed all who opposed him. Yet, despite his power, he was alone. In his final moments, drowning in darkness, a mysterious voice whispered to him, "Seek the light in your next life." And so, the mighty king awoke as a newborn baby named Arthur, cradled by unfamiliar parents in a world where magic was real. Though he retained the mind of a conqueror, he was trapped in the helpless body of an infant, unable to speak, barely able to move. Imagine the frustration of a once great ruler, now forced to endure diaper changes and lullabies. But Arthur was no ordinary child. He observed his father strengthening his body with magic and his mother healing wounds with a touch. This was not Earth. This was a world where power flowed through mana, and Arthur was determined to master it. As months passed, Arthur grew from a squirming infant to a crawling toddler. He secretly sneaked into his family's library, devouring books about this strange new world. He learned of dwarves in the south, elves in the north, and a human kingdom ruled by bloodline rather than conquest. Most shocking of all, magic had stifled technology. Why invent machines when spells could do the work? But magic was rare, only 1% of people could wield it, and their strength depended on lineage. Arthur's father, Reynold, was an augmenter, using mana to enhance his body. His mother, Alice, was a conjurer with rare healing abilities, a gift so valuable it made her a target. Determined to grow strong, Arthur tried forming a mana core, a process most achieved only in puberty. Drawing on his past life's knowledge, he nearly succeeded, until his mother caught him and scolded him for reading past bedtime. By age 4, Arthur was already sparring with his father. When Reynold handed him a pair of enchanted gloves, Arthur refused. He wasn't strong enough yet. Instead, he chose a wooden sword and, to his father's shock, infused it with mana, shattering Reynold's weapon in a single strike. Recognizing his son's genius, Reynold proposed sending Arthur to a master tutor. Alice fiercely objected. How could she let her baby go? But Arthur had a solution. Why not all go together? And so, the family set out with Reynold's old adventuring party. Adam the spear wielder, Angela the wind mage, Dur the mage, Helen the archer, and Jasmine, a dagger-wielding rogue who eyed Arthur with suspicion. Their journey took a dark turn when bandits ambushed them. Outnumbered, the party fought valiantly, but Reynold was wounded. With a desperate shout, he ordered Arthur, "Protect your mother. She's carrying your sibling." Arthur obeyed, but as they fled, a bandit mage blasted him off a cliff. Plummeting into the abyss, Arthur thought his second life was over, yet fate had other plans. He awoke in a cave, face to face with a terrifying demon, or so he thought. The creature, named Sylvia, was shockingly kind, feeding him fruit and reassuring him his family was alive. Over days, she revealed herself as a dragon in disguise, one of the last of her kind. Sylvia taught Arthur a revolutionary technique, absorbing mana directly from the air, something humans never attempted. When he declared he'd use his power to kill all his enemies, she flicked him away in disapproval. "Strength is not just for slaughter," she said. "What will you protect?" Arthur hesitated. In his past life, he had conquered but never truly cared. Now, thinking of his parents, he whispered, "I'll protect my family." Pleased, Sylvia trained him further until disaster struck. Another demon arrived, forcing her to reveal her true form, a majestic white dragon. To save Arthur, she opened a portal, pressing a crystal egg and a feather into his hands. "You must go," she said. "But your family," Arthur cried. With tears in her eyes, she smiled. "Then call me Grandma." And with that, the portal swallowed him whole. Arthur tumbled into an unknown forest, clutching Sylvia's gifts, the egg, the feather, and golden tattoos burning on his arms. Though grief weighed on him, her words echoed in his heart, turned sadness into strength. He had lost a mentor, but gained a purpose. Somewhere out there, his family waited. And this time, he would not be a king of conquest, but a protector of those he loved. The end, or rather, the beginning,